What's going on, my peoples? What's going on tonight? It's your boy Young Twin in the building from 20 TV. Man, they don't fire Fat Joe from the BET Awards. He said he stepped down, but we know he ain't stepped down nowhere. I guess he don't got out of hand with the FBA situation. If y'all don't know what happened, I'm gonna let you know what happened real quick. So let's boot it up here real quick. Let's see. So he was on a show with Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa's the name of the show. And he kind of got carried away on there. He called black folks racist, broke niggas. Yeah, that's what he did. So, no, that's not it. Yeah, he kind of got out of, let's see. Here it is right here. I want y'all to hear what he said.
These rumors were made by radical black racists. Let's just say that. Okay? It's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with them. Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say a name? We're going to give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever these brokes is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And there's shit's to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this run them? Like, your leader? Oh, man.
So you heard that. First of all, I don't know how black people could even be racist to begin with. That's the first thing right there. I don't even know how black people can even be racist. I'm starting to see a lot of people, man, especially the LGBT, they really came up on it. You're racist, you're racist. Black people have acquired so much power now in the races to where everybody was being shamed for the way they was treating us. And so black people, we got finessed out of our power during the COVID. I remember, I'll never forget it. I was at home watching TV just like everybody else, streaming online. And I just remember seeing a lot of people in the BLM movement. They had me fooled. They had me fooled, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? They had me fooled. I said, wow, we even got white women on our team. We got white folks on our team. We finna come up. But we really didn't. Those were alphabet women sneaking in on the blood and the backs of black men. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's what that was. See, these angry, clear women, pale women, they're very, very clever. And so they knew to get in line, and you got to understand something. It's some black women that's also in the alphabet community. And so they all consolidated. They came together. Black and white LGBTQ. And they used the BLM as the front. Yeah, they use that as the front. And they finessed us very, very well. Very, very well. And so what happened is they start saying racist. You're racist, you're racist, you're racist. And so when people start saying that, they start backing down. Oh man, I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled. Okay. So now anybody, it don't got so crazy now they can call black people racist. No, you can't. No, you can't. Black people can't be racist. You see, I mean, it's just like they're trying to This whole situation I'm talking about. The Latino community, the Mexican community. I have nothing against Mexican or Latinos. Let's just get that out the way. I have nothing against them. All right. But everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Everybody. I wanted to pull up something, man. Dang, I forgot I didn't pull that up. But anyway, I remember in the 80s, I was young, man. I remember in the 80s. I do remember some of the 70s. I remember when breakdancing came out. I remember pop locking. I remember rapping, Fat Boys, all of that. That was my time. I know you got Herc and all the Cool Herc and all of them. They were before all of that. But I do remember as a little boy hearing people say, look at those clowns on the corner breakdancing. They got a piece of cardboard breakdancing. Look at them pop locking like monkeys. Look at them. They ain't doing nothing with their life. We on our way to work and look what they doing. They're doing pull-ups on the stop signs, on the traffic light signs. They're doing pull-ups. See, what a lot of people didn't know is those dudes back then a lot of them didn't have nothing else. They didn't have nothing else to do. And some of them did. Some, I don't know. I wasn't there. But I know everybody wasn't out there screwing around because they had to. But even if they were, something came out of it. Something beautiful came out of it. And it's called hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's called. And now it has swept the country. Forget the country, the whole world. The whole world has been swept with it. And everybody wants to be part of it. Everybody. Even the Asian community. They say you capping in different language. Quit capping. I heard somebody talking a different language one day and they was just talking. What did he say? He said, quit capping. I heard in China, Hong Kong, you can go into the streets and go to these havens, these buildings. And you go to these clubs and it's all hip hop club. A black man can go to the hip hop club in China or Hong Kong, or these areas, I don't know, Thailand or whatever, and they won't even let you in. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? It seems like they would embrace this. I'm going to tell y'all a story, man, real quick, man. This is a true story before I even elaborate on this thing about Fat Joe. I don't know if I should save it. No, I'm going to say it. I got stranded in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, some years ago. And that's a whole nother story, man. I went over there to sell timeshare, and I'd have to tell y'all that story a whole nother day. Man. But I got stranded over there trying to get away from a woman I was dating. I'm just going to leave it like that. I went over there to sell some timeshare. I got left over there by a racist white man. And anyway, I ended up meeting a lot of Mexicans over there in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. If you've ever been to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, you have a part what they call the Marina, and then you have Nuevo. And these are both resort. They're just resort. It's for tourists. That's where you go, Nuevo or the Marina. If you ever been to Puerto Vallarta, you would know that. So I spent the night in the airport for about 2 weeks. No food, no water. Okay. Make a long story short, I started moving along. I'm not going to get into all that. I started moving around, meeting people in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And what I found out, once I did get to the American Embassy and contact somebody in the States, I contacted my brother. He sent me some money. He wired me some money. And I had been without water and food for, man, it was days, man. I think it was a week or two. It definitely was a week for sure. And 120 something degree weather. and you just dehydrated every day. It's a blessing I didn't die, to be honest with you. And I remember talking to people, moving around, and I met a lot of Mexicans. And I'm a very resourceful person with the grace of God. Let me say that. All grace is due to God, man. That kept me. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get all religious, but I'm telling you right now, when you get in a situation like that, you gonna call on somebody. I don't know who you gonna call on, but I called on God. But anyway, man, I met a lot of Mexicans over there, man, and all of them probably wasn't Mexicans, but what I found out is when I got in 8 cars, and because they know we'll hire you to sell timeshare, we'll hire you to do it because I spoke English, so I can really they could use me. I could be at the airport with the little shirt on, get people coming off the plane. Hey, how you doing? Boom, 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 boom. We have oceanfront. Just like they use foreigners in America, the foreigners wanted to use me in Puerto Vallarta. I said, no problem. But they wasn't going to pay me like they would pay Mexicans. So the same thing that they do over here to Mexicans, they do the same thing to Americans over there. And so being around these people, what I did find out is that they love the Black American culture. I'm serious, y'all. I'm not bullshitting. Listen to me. I remember getting into this guy named, his name was Oswald. His name was Oswald. And Black people, we always come up with nicknames. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your name is or whatever your character is, we gonna come up with a name for. You know what I'm saying? That's how we is. So I said Oswald, and so one day I finessed him. I said, "What's up, Oz?" Oh, you should have seen him. He jumped. Oh, I'm Oz. And I seen it. I'm like, hey, he like that. He like that. What's up, Oz? What's up, my brother? Yay! I'm like, yeah, man. But I'm at the mercy of these people. They can kill me. They can. I'm trying to make it back to the States. I'm trying to get home. You understand what I'm telling you? I'm trying to get to the house, man. To America. I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Okay. So I'm gonna do a story on that too, how I got over there, why I ended up over there. Ladies and gentlemen. It's called the chapters of Puerto Vallarta, the episodes of Puerto Vallarta. So it's a whole series coming on that. And it's all true story. So anyway, I noticed how they just took to me. I was like, I really felt superior over there for the first time in my life. I mean, they were just coming like, yeah, I didn't understand what they were saying. One of them took me to his car. I'll never forget it. Oswald was the one because he spoke English. So if you was over there and you got a guy that speaks English, everybody's going to get you and they're going to take you to the guy that speaks English and they're going to say, hey, now he can interpretate you to us. And so me and Oz was talking. He's like, what's going on? What did I say? Yo, man, I got stranded over here. I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to get home. He gave me 300 pesos. Take this. And my people gonna take you to, man, I can't tell y'all this story. Wow, I don't know why I'm going this way. But anyway, this is the point I'm trying to make. I remember getting in the car with Oz. When I got in the car, it was a back seat full of, you remember those booklets back in the day of CDs? It just looked like a big old Bible and it has a bunch of CDs in it. That's what he had. That's what he had. And when I opened it up, I don't even know why I did it. Well, he was like, yo, get some out of there that you want to listen to. I'm like, all right, man. He's making gestures. Yo, get something. When I opened it up, y'all, I seen nothing but American Black rappers from Snoop Dogg, Tupac, down south rappers. Dr. Dre, Too Short. You hear me, man? How do y'all know about this stuff? And it's what? Man, Coogee Rap. They had that in there. I said, what you know about this, man? They just smiling. 2 Live Crew. They even had Will Smith in there, man. I'm not bullshitting. I said, wow, the first Will Smith album, here it is, the groove is slightly transformed. They had that. Summertime. They had that in there. Okay. So I don't know which one I picked, but I think I picked the Snoop. I picked the Dr. Dre. It was something. It wasn't the NWA, but I did pick. I think I got the Chronic. I can't remember, y'all. Don't get me to lying, but I know it was Dr. Dre, Snoop, or NWA. It was one of them. I think it was Swing Down, Sweet Jerry, Stop Up and Let Me Ride. I think it was that. I think it was that. Boom, boom, boom. So when he put that on, man, everybody in the street went crazy. Everybody. They turned the music up in the car. We downtown Puerto Vallarta. Downtown. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Is it Drake? Is it Drake? That's what they say every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, how did I get here? I was just in the airport. I was just homeless with no food. Now I'm in the street downtown Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, with some dudes that I don't understand them. They don't understand me. But the black music has brought us together and we happy. This is true shit I'm telling y'all. I'm not making none of this up, ladies and gentlemen. You understand what I'm telling you, man? So that went on for about, that's a whole other story. What I'm saying is that the Mexican culture love the black culture. They love us. Actually, I think it saved my life, to be honest with you. I think we kind of went to some spots where we kind of got mad at each other because I was over there for almost a year. And I remember one of the guys, you know, every crew got a knucklehead. And I finally met their knucklehead. I met him. And I could tell, I could look at him and tell. I could look in his eyes and be like, yeah, this fool crazy. And I think it was the night after they had kind of like initiated me. He had took me to a bar. That's a whole nother story. This bar I'm gonna tell y'all about is like in the woods. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So this Mexican guy, you could tell he was about that life for real. So I had to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and he asked me one day, he said, man, why do y'all come over here? Why do Americans come over here? But you can still tell he said it. He was pissed. He was upset. Like, why y'all come over here, man? Like he felt like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Hotel Rwanda, when all the white people got on the bus and the black people were standing at the front and the white people was taking pictures of the black people that they were leaving behind, like they were animals in the safari. You know what I'm saying? See y'all later, we gone. They felt like we come to their country and look down on them and take pictures of them and live great and then go back to our lives. And that's just not what it was. I was like, man, for vacation. I don't even know how I got out of it, but I can tell if I said the wrong thing, it probably would have been a rap. Why y'all do it? I said, man, I ain't got no money. I don't even remember what I said, y'all, but I got smooth real quick. You understand what I'm telling you? I got smooth real quick. And so that was the only time we really had kind of friction. He did it maybe a couple times. And a couple times we ended up getting drunk, and he never tried me, but he came close to it. So, but the point I'm making is I know Mexicans love the black culture. I've experienced it. I've lived it. Okay. One thing I did not see Mexicans saying over there when I was there was the N-word. No matter how comfortable they got, they respected me. Even though I was outnumbered, I was in their country. They could have did anything. And those guys over there, they're not playing. They'll never. These killers over here ain't nothing. These dudes, you got 10-year-olds walking around with knives, man. That'll cut you up like a chicken. Throw some hot sauce on you and set you on fire, and keep rolling like nothing happened. They not playing. You understand? So even with all of that, they never disrespected me. they actually kind of like, yo, man, we happy to have you here. This is dope. This is how much the black culture, the black music, this is how powerful it is, y'all. This is how powerful it is. Now you have your Mexicans in America. You have your all different allergies in America. They want to say nigga so bad. You have a lot of people saying, well, why can't we say nigga? Why can't we say nigga? Why can't we say it and you guys can say it? This is my new answer. Because y'all said it enough. That's it. You've been saying it too much. That's it. You've been saying it for 300, 400 years. It's our turn now. Okay. But yeah, man, that was my experience with, those are my experiences with Mexicans out of the country and Mexicans in the country. It's just totally different. But Fat Joe actually went a little bit too far this time. He got on there and said that said what he said. These niggas, these broke niggas, these niggas. Hey, man. So he's had to step down from the BET Awards. From what I understand, 2 Chainz will be taking over. 2 Chainz is rebranding himself. He's doing like T.I. did. He's doing the family thing now. He's family man. He's doing stuff with his children and stuff like that. That's good for your character. Like the same thing T.I. did. T.I., you know, he got in that thing when I think his boy name was Phil or something, and they got caught up with those guns, and you know, he went to jail. But when he came out, he did the reality show with his children. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And that's, you know, so I think that's what, you know, 2 Chainz is doing. And so he's taking on the more family man, and, you know, people like that. That's how Kevin Hart blew up, because he talked about his children in his shows. That's how you grasp people. Family man. That's it. And so he's going to be taking over for Fat Joe. But you got Fat Joe saying that, I'll let you just see it, because you know, Fat Joe's known to he seems to be manipulative on this interview. But we're gonna break it down.
Awards for the 3rd consecutive year. Heavy hitter, legend, Mr. Fat Joe.
You know, thank you. I resigned as host of the BET Hip Hop Awards because not real shit. 2 Chainz said I've been monopolizing. So he said, yo, let me host. I know I could be a good host. I said, you know what, my brother? You could be the host next year.
He passed the torch officially?
Yeah. The 2 Chainz. I mean, BT don't know that. But, you know, sidebar with 2 Chainz. Yeah. He was like, yo, I really want to.
Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. You mean to try to tell me you stepped down? You just did the BET Awards 3 years in a row. Okay. You just did them, as far as I know. And now you just stepping down just to give your brother a chance or a shot. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. You don't have to lie, man. You could have just, you know, and that's the first thing he opened the interview up with. Yeah, I had to step down. He, you know, I wouldn't even talked about it. Well, he had to talk about it, but this just, I'm gonna tell you something. And Cat Williams said it right. In 224, a lot of people are being exposed, especially celebrities, and it just have overflowed into 225. It's not gonna stop. People are tired of celebrities. Celebrities don't have the power that they once had, and the 224 election proved that you know, people don't care anymore. They really don't. So they have lost their power. unless you're somebody like Tabitha Brown or somebody like that, which is a very sweet woman, by the way. You know, we love her. Shouts out to Tabitha Brown and her husband and her family. Yeah, we love her. If you somebody like that, honor and honesty, yeah. Okay. Besides that, we ain't even listening to y'all no more. Now he says 2 Chainz said, yeah, man, you monopolizing on, you know, everything. Let me get a shot. No, that's what do you mean by the monopolizing? He's been campaigning with Kamala Harris. That's the first thing. See, they used, and another thing that they did, they used him for the campaign and they used him for the halftime show last year for the baseball game. Because I think Ice Cube came out for the LA Dodgers. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because I'm bad for your health. I come real stuff. And then, you know, that was hard. I was like, all right. That was some historical shit right there. Yes. So who do they get to do it for New York after Ice Cube does it for LA? Fat Joe. Why would y'all pick Fat Joe? You know how many people in New York that's dope as far as rapping? Why do y'all use the LOX, Jadakiss? Really? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because Fat Joe is he's got too far. See, he's being broke down now. He's gotten too far. He had a podcast talking greasy like Oprah Winfrey, talking greasy. He had to shut that down. He's up there with the politicians talking greasy. He's being invited to engagements with those people, those powerful people. He's being invited. So yeah, he thinks he can go on the Math Hoffa show and say, yeah, man, these niggas, man, he's broke. Yeah. And he's been in the culture for 30 some years. Okay. But he's getting a wake-up call, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting a wake-up call. He's getting a wake-up call. And I love it. I love it. And he's saying that his brother carried the crates for the hip-hop legends. We don't care about your brother carrying crates, Joe. We don't care, man. We don't care. We don't care at all. Now, one thing I noticed about the Latino community, Mexican community, when they get a certain level, they always include their people. All the way from Cardi B to Fat Joe to whoever. I don't know all these people because I don't even listen to them. Yankee Boy or whatever it is. What's the other guy that be rapping like Shabba Ranks? The light-skinned dude. I don't know his name. But they always wave their flag. All right? I want to show y'all something real quick, man. I want to show y'all something. And I'm not going to play the music because I'll play a little bit of it, but I don't want to get flagged. Check it. Okay? But I'm going to play the video, but I want y'all to see something. Look at this video, man. Look at this video. You don't see any black people in this video. You don't see any black people in this video. Look. Look, you don't see any black women in this video. You got Khaled with him. She twerking like the black woman. Guess her name is Anita. That's her. Okay. Okay. I don't see any. Look at this. Look at this. All Spanish. I see one black dude, but he's definitely one of them too if he's there. You got another one in the back. And look, Jennifer Lopez does it. Jennifer Lopez does it, and Cardi B does it. Look, one black dude. This is the Spanish community right here. Look at this. And I don't care, but that's cool. Do you? But we can never have nothing for ourselves. And I'm going to say something else. Another thing that pissed me off during the COVID. And Jay-Z even said it when they were saying every time we get a movement, the black people get a movement, the blacks and the Latinos, stop including them with us. Stop it. No, it's not the blacks and Latinos. It's the blacks. That's it. Stop doing it. And I'm going to say something to the black people tonight. Y'all, I'm glad we standing up. But part of this is y'all fault. This is y'all fault. You know why they doing what they doing? Because y'all let them do it. Y'all let them in. I see stuff online all day. If a white person or a Latino person or any type of person, anybody from any different type of nationality, if they do a dance with a little bit of rhythm, you know what black folks say? Oh, they invited to the cookout. Stop inviting everybody to the cookout. You're not invited to the cookout. They don't even want us with their women. Stop inviting everybody to the cookout. Okay? Just stop it. Give it a break or give it a break already. All right? Look at this. Now you see those drinks that they're advertising in that bowl? Let me see this. Hold on. You see that? How much you want to bet that is a Latino Mexican drink? They didn't even put Ciroc in the bowl for you niggas. They didn't even put no Ciroc in the bowl for you niggas, man. They promoting them. They didn't even put no Ciroc in the bowl for you niggas, man. You see this, man? This is crazy. Come on. We crack. And one thing I am proud of is that we finally stepping up, ladies and gentlemen, for our culture. And as you can look at that interview, you can tell that Fat Joe is really, he's trying to play it off. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's trying to play it off, but he's blowed away. He's blowed away, ladies and gentlemen. But he's trying to play it off like he's not, but he's blowed away. How can these niggas do this? How can they do this? Because we can. Because we can. Because we can. We don't have anything else. You think we're gonna let y'all? You think we gonna? And I'm happy that they're doing it, because I see some of the new people right now. These new children, they're letting their friends say the N-word, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. They imitate everything we do. Everything. But I'm going to let you know right now what hip-hop comes from. It originally came from the Godfather himself. And that's James Brown.
What do you think of music around today, especially things like hip-hop and Run DMC and the Beastie Boys?
Well, those are poor copies. Not poor copies, but they're copies of what they thought I was doing in the 60s, like let the brother rap. And see, I started the rap music. And what they're doing is things I did years ago. But see, rap music is kind of a variation. It's like the end of a James Brown song, what we would do at the very end.
What do you think of music around today, especially things like hip-hop and Run DMC and the Beastie Boys?
Well, those are poor copies, not poor copies, but they were the copies of what they thought I was doing in the 60s, like let the brother rap. And see, I started the rap music.
See? He started the rap. He started it. James Brown is the one he's the one that started it. He's the one that started it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go further into it.
As you guys are doing this thing, you have
This is from Kool Herc. Okay.
no clue that you're creating something. You guys are kids having a good time. You guys don't even have a name for it, right?
Exactly. We like an island, you know, we like an island coming up, like a volcano.
Right.
Make an island. We just on the coming up.
Right.
We broke ground in 79.
79.
That's when Rapid Light went boom.
Right. But you guys started doing this in the early 70s.
Way before that. We're the process of that.
Like 73?
We from say 71.
73,
we can't come back. It didn't start there. We can't come back.
So you started in 71.
Yeah, we can't come back to 1520.
Right.
We can't.
Well, I can tell you it started from these young people right here. If you want to go back into time, these are the people that inspired me and recognized me to play music in my apartment and then dancing outside the window, outside my window, 1520 Central Avenue, 70, 71, 72. It's not going to last.
That's hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. That's hip hop. Y'all better recognize, man. Y'all think we're going to let y'all come in here and take that? Y'all been calling us clowns all this time? Oh, no, that won't be happening, ladies and gentlemen. It won't be happening. No, I don't think so. I want to go over here and see what Uncle Phil's saying. Shouts out to the Philip Scott Show. That's my guy. Let me see what he's talking about. See what old Philip's saying.
You gotta be kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro.
All right. So yeah, just want to put y'all in remembrance of what Fat Joe had to say. So after Fat Joe said that, you know, you're supposed to be in hip hop culture and you're calling Black Americans radical Black racist. That said more about Fat Joe than it said about us. That's for sure. I will tell you that it said more about him. Sometimes I tell people just listen to people a little bit more than speaking. You have 2 ears. That means you should listen more. You have 2 eyes. That means you should watch more. But you only have 1 mouth. You ever thought about that? So maybe you should be listening more and watching more and not speaking. But some people talk more than they act like they got 5 mouths, much as they talk, right? But people like Fat Joe, you know, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That
He's too cocky. He's just too cocky. He's been doing it too long.
Means in Fat Joe's heart, he's always felt this way about Black people. He just used Black people as a end to a means. You understand? He's always surrounding himself with all these Black artists. But where's his Puerto Rican artists that should be, you know, surrounding himself with? Why isn't he at the Latin Grammys and doing everything in the Latin culture or Puerto Rican culture in particular? Puerto Rican. He didn't get on through his own culture, but it's a new day and time. So let me play a little update from Fat Joe. This is from an interview he recently done.
Yeah, we already did that interview. Shouts out to Phil. That's my guy. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. James Brown is one of the original creators of hip hop. All right. See, the only way you can get to these people is get them in their pockets. That's the only way you can get to these people. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Show almost over now. But yeah. Yep. So trust me, people, he did not step down. He was forced to step down. And shouts out to FBA, black folks, for finally standing up for themselves. We not getting ready to let people come in here and take that. They did it to Chuck Berry. They did it to Little Richard. A lot of artists that we don't even know nothing about. It's not going to happen. They might be capitalizing on it, but it's some things are getting ready to be. It's some reckoning that is getting ready to happen. Definitely, excuse me. Some reckoning is definitely getting ready to happen. Shouts out to all the people that stood up against this crap. And I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I gotta get ready to do another show, man. I'm gonna get out of here, and hopefully, you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Y'all be easy. Peace.